The following presentation may contain language unsuitable for elderly grandparents, household pets, and nuns. Unnamed Drag Productions accepts no responsibility for any resulting homosexuality, teenage pregnancy, or chemical dependency that may transpire as a result of listening to this garbage fountain. You have been warned. Enjoy!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the 9 o'clock news. What was it you just said? Start with that.
Hello, welcome to the evening news, and I'll be interviewing this dead hooker.
Hello, my name is Bunny and I take heroin.
No, you would never guess.
With these, with this hair.
Bang bang.
Yeah, it's like Harajuku, Harapupu. That's what this is, Harapupu.
Very that. Whereas I just look like, I don't know, I look like I'm your counsellor.
Yeah.
I'm here to take away your baby. That's what this is.
Yeah. Oh my god, exactly. Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
You can't continue to live like this.
You've come to do a parenting assessment because I've just had
Can you imagine if social workers have these nails? Like
you just come to do a parenting assessment on me because I'm like a new mother and I'm very inexperienced and like I'm not quite sure what I'm doing.
And I came and you buried the child like that watermelon in 5 minute crafts.
You're like, why are you heating their cow poll up like with a lighter? Is this not how you do it when it's a spoon?
Makes me feel nice.
Anyway, welcome back to the Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Unnamed quote-unquote drag podcast.
Hey, this is drag. Like, come on, bitch.
That is it.
Look, I'm wearing a dangly earring, like tucked into the space between my flap of skin and my silicone hole. Yeah. That's where I dangle them from. Isn't that gross?
My silicone hole.
There's like drag queens though that like have tunnels and then they put like hoopy things through them and it's quite nice. But normally the tunnels are like 10mm. Yeah. This is like 50 and 40 something.
Those are tunnels. This is the channel tunnel.
Yeah. This is my bussy but in silicone basically.
I am wearing a delightful top that I bought from a vintage shop, which I can really
smell that.
Yeah. And then
that is absolutely no mystery right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing a full pink female ensemble.
You definitely look like you're an air hostess or you work in a travel agents for where the children that are being removed from their parents, like destination holidays.
You're not going to Hawaii.
Destination holidays for children going into care. That's what you do in this outfit.
Welcome to Destination Holidays for children going into care. How can I help?
We found you a lovely foster placement. It's 14 nights, all inclusive Benidorm. That's you. Like
the minibar's not free, but you get better breakfast.
It's like some 12-year-old kid just turns up in fucking Benidorm with just like a suitcase and an all-inclusive stay. Like, where do I go?
It's a pillowcase full of clothes and tears.
Oh, stop it!
What?
Oh my fucking god, that's too much.
I'm allowed to talk about my childhood whenever I like.
Anyway. Today we're going to talk about something that I wanted to chit-chat about for a while.
This hair?
I don't really know why. It is about Heroes and Idol. Don't touch it too much, it will fall to pieces.
Oh no!
You just got stuck to me.
I wish I wouldn't.
Also, again, in keeping with our theme of what I was saying in a previous podcast about how everything that I wear is inherited.
And about how all our outfits don't exist in the same world.
My friend Indy gave me this.
Okay.
My friend Ella gave me this.
For fuck's sake.
And then I'm borrowing your gloves. Yeah. And again, what have I contributed? Shit wig.
We could go through your drag wardrobe and all you will have bought are like 3 cosplay wigs.
Yeah, just bad wigs.
Oh, no.
This is a cosplay wig, just backcombed to fuckery, and then it put into buns with then those like awful hair bobbles with curls on them.
I attached these nails to these gloves, which I bought from eBay. I bought this. This wig I bought and styled myself. And I made the makeup out of clay.
Yeah, you own 62% of this company, whereas I'm outside telling you not to cross the Pickard line. I don't work there, I just like to protest.
I just like a lot of feeling.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even go here.
She doesn't even go here. Do you go here?
Yeah.
I just have a lot of feelings.
Okay, go home.
Okay, go home.
So, no, today we're going to talk about something I've wanted to talk about for a long time. Not this hair, although it's about heroes and icons, which is basically this pigtail on this one. Hero, icon.
No.
Wow. Anyway, so Marilyn, I would like you to start us off today.
Oh God!
What is your earliest memory of someone that you absolutely like idolised and loved when you were like an ickle cherub kiddie type thing? Mine's dark, so you've got that to look forward to.
Fine.
Mine's dark.
Storm from X-Men, Faith from Buffy. They're all women.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. A lot of the X-Men women.
Mm-hmm. Anyone real, like a celebrity?
Oh God, no! Real people are garbage.
So you were never that kid who was just like, I want to be a pop star, and this pop star in particular, or anything like that?
I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
Because what I'm trying to like eke into the conversation is that I'm about to tell you that when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Oh God. And he was obsessed with kids.
Only you could have been obsessed with me.
Oh, no.
Do you want to meet my bubbles in Neverland?
Really? You were actually obsessed with Michael Jackson?
I really was.
Like, what about him? No, to be fair, he was a very talented musician.
I didn't know anything about him because I was a kid and no one told me any of that stuff.
Were you just looking at him going, I too could be that feminine?
I wanted, yeah, exactly, and that white. So I just used to watch his music videos and listen to his like albums obsessively. I used to watch the film Moonwalker over and over and over again. I love the film Moonwalker.
I don't know what that is.
So it's a film where he basically
is propelled to the moon.
The first half of it is kind of like music videos and skits and little bits and bobs about him. Oh. But then they do like
a documentary.
But then they do like an actual feature film, which is a story about he is. I mean, I don't really know. Like, in hindsight, he's trying to stop this guy from
he's acting.
Releasing bugs and drugs into society.
Bugs and drugs.
Bugs and drugs. He's obsessed with spiders and like heroin or something. I don't know. And Michael Jackson's like got to save him. But there's these 3 kids that he knocks around with, which we think are from an orphanage. But he doesn't invite them to live with him. They're just homeless. But he's like friends with them. It's very confusing. This is turning into another Nana recap show which you can't really remember when I talked about Crossroads?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, I've blocked it out.
So I'm going to stop there.
No, carry on.
Okay, so
I'm enjoying this.
Okay, so you know the film the video to Smooth Criminal that's set in like the speakeasy bar and they're all like dancing. That's part of the Moonwalker film.
Oh.
Where
I did think there was a lot of extras.
Yeah, what happens at the end is they all get stormed by the Bugs and Drugs guys like army, and they kidnap the little girl who's called Katie, obviously, and then they have to like go and try and find him. But when he goes there, all of the soldiers basically like turn a gun on him, but then it's fine because he turns into a big giant robot and then he turns into a spaceship.
Michael Jackson does.
Yeah. He also turns into a DeLorean car at one point.
Is there any reason for it?
He just does. He just turns into
I have to see this film.
And then at the end of the film, after he's like killed everyone because he's like bulletproof.
Transformers, Michael Jackson in disguise.
Exactly. And then at the end of the film, he flies off, but then he comes back one more time to sing a cover of Come Together by the Beatles. It's so weird.
What?
I know. Like, trying to explain it now, I can't really understand.
And there are people acting in this, like with sincerity.
Yeah,
that's what I love.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I need to see this film.
Yeah, and he's like,
oh, I've just missed a birthday.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I've got it on VHS somewhere. But I also used to watch all of his Dangerous Music videos were brought out on a VHS, which was getting like a bit of a behind the scenes how they were made, and it's got like In the Closet, which had Naomi Campbell in it. Naomi Campbell was in the video with him, and I was like obsessed with all of her legs and her
she had all
her long
legs.
like fucking neck. When there was this bit when they kind of like did a close up and her neck was so long and graceful and elegant, and she was like a bead of sweat trickled down it. And it was all like very erotic. I wasn't getting off on Naomi, it was more just like the fact that there was any kind of sexual heat.
Yeah.
And I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was just so obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was later obsessed with the Spice Girls. And,
Fair.
And Mel B, Scary Spice, was my favourite Spice Girl.
Fair.
I currently look like I'm trying to be a Spice Girl.
Kind of, yeah.
Hairy Spice.
I look like I'm your angry manager.
A Bobo Spice.
Pussy Spice.
Pussy Spice. Yeah. Regret Spice. Like
Pussy Spice.
Yeah, this is Pussy Spice.
Is this
And then she just like
we're in a Lidl.
Yeah. And then she just squeezes on these like as her other like
squeezes on those and milk comes out her tits.
Yeah. I was gonna say she just gets her pussy out and squeezes on these like it makes no sense.
I want to party till my panties fall.
It just means she's happy. She likes you.
That means yes.
Oh wow.
Who else was I obsessed with as a kid?
I mean, Dracula, vampires. That was a big thing for me.
Oh, okay.
Vampires. Oh, vampires. Yeah.
I was scared of vampires when I was
Really?
Yeah.
No, I was a vampire fan. I was like, I want to be a vampire.
Well, when I was a
I used to
kid-
I used to sleep with all of the windows open in winter because I thought it would make me paler. I had no idea why. Just in my head, I was like, if I'm cold, I'll be white.
Okay.
I thought it would make me paler and I look more like a vampire. And I used to try and train myself to sleep like this.
That's nice. That's cute.
I spent hours just lying there like, come on, fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. And then I'd be like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, sorry, I have to get into the recovery position. I am, after all, a drunk toddler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 2.
Fucking moron. So you were like obsessed with like monsters and cartoon characters and
The
not real people
supernatural.
then.
Yeah, no, real people are the worst. Can you imagine?
So there was never like a singer when you were little that you were like, I want to be that singer or something? Like nothing. Did you listen to music as a kid or did you just listen to
Not
like
really.
musicals?
I didn't really listen to music. There wasn't a lot of music in my house growing up, apart from like mum's music, which was like Phil Collins and ABBA, which was all just like
mum music. Although don't fuck with ABBA. ABBA's got some.
ABBA was good.
ABBA's got some songs.
Yeah, ABBA's a bop. But
Yeah,
I didn't wake up in the morning like I want to be ABBA.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I don't know any of their names. I want to be an ABBA.
I mean,
An ABBA. Singular.
isn't it like Agnetha, Bjorn, Benny, and Anne?
And
something.
They're all pieces of
Because their
That's
name-
furniture from IKEA.
Because their name is ABBA, but it could have just as easily been like Bab.
Oh really?
Yeah, because they're called like.
Oh, that's why they're called ABBA.
Yeah. Like the two guys are called like Benji and Bjorn or something, and she's called like Agneta and Agnetha or some shit. Agnes.
What's your name? And this is
Ba.
Sa.
Ab. And just on its own.
No.
That's weird. I'm trying to imagine like a little Marilyn now, just like running around the house.
I didn't really have a lot of music.
sacrificing goats and lambs, but not making a lot of time for music.
No, it wasn't until I was a teenager, and then, you know what? I had a Britney video that I used to watch. I used to kind of want to be Britney.
Oh,
No, I didn't even want to be her. I just like
Liked it.
Yeah, I just liked
Just
her a
liked
lot.
it, yeah.
I wouldn't call her a hero. It wasn't until My Chemical Romance that I really got into music.
Are you gay?
Pretty sure I'm gay.
I'm pretty sure you're gay now.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Michelle Branch. Had her CD.
Speaking of Michelle's,
Turn it inside out so I can see. What is that line? Turn it inside out so I can see. What?
what, like a starfish vagina?
Yeah. Weird. Anyway, sorry.
Speaking of Michelle's, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman in Batman Returns.
Oh!
Absolutely 100. I mean, that film was a 15, and I must have been like 7 or 8. And every weekend for like a year, I'd get my dad to go to the video shop at the weekend so that I could watch it.
Yeah.
I was absolutely obsessed with her. I wanted to be her so badly.
I don't know about you, kitty girl, but I feel so much yummier.
Just lying around, like, okay, so when I was a kid, I used to do ballet.
This outfit.
When I was a kid,
Like
I
when she's
used
the
to...
receptionist? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Corn dog. So when I was a kid, I used to do ballet, and I used to wear like black.
Are you gay?
I am gay. The secrets are, I used to wear black wet look leggings when I went to ballet.
Wet look?
With little straps that went under the foot.
Oh, you wet slut.
They were my little like dance tights.
Your mum bought you drag.
And
Good for her.
also, it was like a zip-up turtleneck in like a pale lilac, this jumper, and then little black pumps, and that's what I went to ballet lessons in. When I
you
did ballet.
slinky little faggot.
Little faggot, right? Okay, so I used to just sit around in those black leggings, like laying around on the bed and be like, it's chilly in here, thinking I was Catwoman.
Yeah. Well, I had a video.
I want a
from you.
fucking tattoo of her. I just love.
You should
I
get
love
one.
her so she can join my idols and portraits collection.
I think
that I'm
that's a great
developing.
idea.
Carry on, sorry.
I had a video of the musical Cats.
As did I.
And again, used to slink around the house. Like, being gay and being a young slinky kid was like a thing.
I wanted to be
wanted a leotard.
I wanted to be Mungo Jerry and or Rumpelteazer.
I wanted to be that white one. She was so elegant.
The one that did a lot of spins and legs up there.
Yeah, she was so ballet. Like,
I mean, Elaine Page is obvious that we all wanted to come out and like. We all want that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it for my music exam. Like
You sang Memories?
I didn't sing it. I played
Aw.
it. I played it. Yeah, on like keyboard.
I never had anything that exciting at school.
Oh,
I didn't do
sorry.
music at primary school.
This was at secondary school.
Oh, mine was primary
It's my
school for me.
it's my GCSE. Sorry, my standard grade. Because remember, I have a Scottish system. I don't have any real qualifications.
Yeah, I didn't do music at GCSE. That wasn't an option at my school.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was suck.
Oh.
It was suck.
It was suck.
He put his lips to it and gave great suck.
Do have job. So I wanted to do drama, but I couldn't do drama. But there was music. So that
I
was
did drama,
nice.
not music. You did music, not drama.
Well, Mum, I couldn't do drama.
Which is why I now write music and you
do this.
Yeah.
How dare you? I write music. It's just not the kind
music.
To quote my friend's mother, "What is this? It is just noise."
About you?
No, like in general.
Aww.
Like my friend Sandy's tried to play music to their mum before and be like, "Mum, what do you think of this?" And she'd be like, what is this? It's just noise.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, Cats, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you know what other
Sling.
Do you know what other VHS I absolutely watched until I swear to God it was going to just snap in half?
Banana Man.
No, Riverdance, Lord of the Dance.
I never had that one.
Oh my God, I was so obsessed with it when I was a little kid, like watching. It was.
I've done that on stage and drag.
Have you?
Yeah, I know the little kick thing.
I mean, that was the thing. Michael Flatley could just kind of fuck off. It was her that I was obsessed with, like the leggy redhead, and I can't even remember her name now.
I did it.
But I was like mad about her. I thought she was so cool.
At a bar I used to work at, we all had ginger wigs and these green felt little dresses and just came out and did Riverdance.
Who says that racial
It was so
insensitivity
so
isn't
stupid.
alive and kicking? That is so fucking
It
stupid.
was so stupid.
Oh God.
People loved it.
I bet they fucking
It was
did.
funny. I feel like clapping along. That was back when I was experimenting with contouring and looked like She-Ra.
Oh, just white people in. She-Ra!
Really?
Yeah.
She-Ra was a big one for you?
She-Ra. Yeah, I've got it on like fucking DVD, like the original ones, and The Secret of the Sword, the feature-length film, because He-Man, but yeah, mostly She-Ra. So, okay. A good way of me identifying who was like heroes or is a hero or an icon now is who I would like to have a tattoo portrait of.
Yeah, fair.
So obviously I've got David Attenborough, I've got Kathy Burke,
The Wicked Witch of the West.
and I've got Pete Burns so far.
I've discovered one.
Oh, The Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah. The Wicked Witch of the West, Wednesday Addams.
Oh, yeah.
Are these heroes?
Again, they're fictional. Like,
Yeah, I don't have any real
You really don't have
people.
anyone real, do you? I mean,
Real people suck.
She-Ra and Catwoman, they're not real, but I would like to get tattoos of them.
They're not real. I'm leaving.
Stop it.
No.
Nancy from The Craft. I was obsessed with
Yeah,
her.
but she wasn't like...
Even if she turns out to be
I didn't
evil.
discover her till I was like 17.
22.
Well, like, yeah.
I think when did I first watch The Craft? I mean, at an age where I was, next thing I knew, I'm like, think I'm a witch or whatever.
You are?
Yeah. No, that's a bitch. It's a different
Right,
thing.
yeah.
No, it's a facial twitch. It's a different scenario.
No, you were born in a ditch.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Under a full moon,
Yeah.
out of a diseased vagina. Hi, Mum. So, yeah. Chuck Palahniuk, the author, he wrote Fight Club and
okay.
Choke and all that stuff.
Okay.
I think he's incredible. Also, in the back of his latest books, he's got his artist picture is now him covered in facial tattoos that aren't real. So I'm like, fuck me up. That's a tattoo that I want to get,
Very sweet, yeah.
obviously. Yeah. So it's like people that can slowly become part of my skin. I would probably say a good hero is an icon.
I don't have any.
Marilyn Manson. When I was a teenager, I was obsessed with Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, that was my My Chemical
He was my
Romance.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is why when My Chemical Romance came along, and I was just like, this is.
I already have one.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is for pussies. This isn't good enough. This isn't hard enough, Daddy.
Suck a dick.
I mean, I wanted to. I was
to.
trying to every day, every single fucking day.
I don't know. I didn't. Myself. No, I fucking hated myself.
Gross. I mean, of course you
Yeah,
did.
like, when people are like, if I could go back in time and tell myself anything, if I went back in time and old me saw new me, she'd kill herself. No one needs to see that.
If I could go back in time, I'd just punch the mirror harder.
Fuck's sake.
I'd cut deeper next time.
Wow. Not okay. Not okay, but I wish you had.
Hashtag survivor. Here's something. Did you not have any teachers, or I mean, we've kind of talked about teachers before, I suppose, actually, but older people that you looked up to and respected when you were a kid?
No, everyone was just really stupid.
Oh wow.
Everyone in my life has been tedious.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm not the exception to the rule, am I?
I don't.
I'm more like the control group because I'm consistently tedious. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Wow. This is a really engaging podcast.
I'm just trying to
You haven't
think.
come fucking prepared.
Yeah, but what does that mean about me?
I think maybe it means that you've been able to stand more on your own 2 feet, that you haven't had to worship false idols. Whereas perhaps I've been a little impressionable piece of confused shit that's always had to look up to something and think I want to be like that and not like me. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
From a psychological perspective, though,
or maybe I just didn't have that many hobbies.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe like you could just go out in the woods with a stick and that was your
That is all I did.
Hours.
Yeah,
I guess so.
I did spend a lot of time outside.
Mm.
Yeah, which is why I wanted to be something. I don't know.
A swamp witch.
A swamp witch.
Yes, that's what it was.
Me.
Making up.
Je suis le swamp witch.
But I think from it like
Bonjour. Le swamp witch. You want swamp witch? Oh,
pussy, you wanna fuck this swamp witch pussy?
You wanna fuck this swamp witch?
Put it inside my
Le
swamp witch
pamplemousse.
Put it inside my swamp witch pamplemousse.
Put the grapefruit in my butt.
Fuck off, and it'll be fresh until Christmas.
Oh,
so
will it?
What was I trying to say? Yeah, maybe the thing is, it's just like there's a kind of, there's going to be a psychology behind it about kind of like obsessing and idolizing people that have got all the kind of traits and the qualities and things that like you want or like wish that you had as a kind of form of escapism or whatever. But like I didn't hate myself as a kid, so I hope that isn't what it is.
all of my stuff, like all of the people I've like not idolized, not heroes, but like people I've like looked at and gone, that's fucking cool. They're all femme. They're all femme as fuck.
Okay.
They're all either women or women adjacent.
Women or women adjacent. Yeah, okay.
They're all feminine.
I was going to say they're on the Kinsey scale, but that's the sexuality one. Not the gender spectrum, I should say.
Yeah, they're all femme.
Okay, cool.
Or femme adjacent.
Gag, nice.
I don't know why. Because gay.
Because gay, obviously. Because, we don't make the rules, it's just...
Because when you're growing up and your femininity is a bad thing, then you look at people embracing it and you go, fuck yes.
Do you think it's kind of weird when people are like older super fans?
What do you mean?
So say if someone's like 45, but they
got a tattoo of Peter Andre on my back.
Yeah. That's. Do you kind of think that that's something that should be left in the teens, or do you think like work, bitch, like whatever makes you happy? No,
I don't know, because if like this is the thing, because if I met Buffy, I'd cry.
Oh god, yeah, right.
So I get it. But at the same time, get a grip, Susan. Get a grip.
Yeah.
But at the same time, why?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm very conflicted about this.
It's funny, isn't it? Because like I've literally got
Who needs a grip?
I've got tattoos, like things that will never leave my body unless I go through like painful procedures, like lasers to get rid of them.
Kathy Burke acknowledged your existence on Twitter.
She did.
You were thrilled for weeks.
I'm still thrilled about it.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? I'm soaking my support pants right now just thinking about it all over.
Through.
So you could argue, in my own little special way, that's pretty fucking super fan.
You have a tattoo of her.
But I'm not like outside her bushes, even though I've got her address. Like, am I? Obviously.
Well, that's a different thing.
Because I haven't found the time.
I've just been so focused on my writing.
Yeah. I've just been doing more me, but soon I will be doing her bushes.
Doing more Kathy.
I'll be doing her bushes like you wouldn't even believe.
Oh, I live in her tree now.
Oh. With a little thermos and some.
But where do you cross that line? Like, where you respect someone's work, you get a tattoo of them, that's already pretty far across the line for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's only because I don't have tattoos.
But I'm not like...
Although portraits are cool.
I'm not consistently tweeting her every single day like, hey Kathy, and it's just a picture of like my cock.
Hey. Well, it's like Alan Carr was saying that he was on one of these most hated lists. And like J-Lo was on it too, but the difference is J-Lo can afford bodyguards.
Yeah.
He's not going to get done in outside of Wilco.
Who are they going to meet in Tesco's and punch in the face? Yeah, it's going to be him.
Yeah,
exactly.
So do you think Kathy's just nice to people on Twitter because she's not that rich?
She does just fine.
No, I know.
Thank
What, she
you.
does better than me.
Oh, I think
I'm just saying.
I don't know, because when I did I leaked my Snatch Game impersonation after my terrible RuPaul's
After no one
audition.
wanted to see it?
Exactly.
I put that thing on the internet that no one asked for.
Yeah, no, that's why when I say
This,
leak,
that's this.
when I say leak, it's akin to pissing yourself without a tenor man in.
Yeah.
Dribble, dribble, dribble.
Yeah.
So, stop it. Can you just not? Can you just fucking not for 2 minutes?
No. Okay, sorry, carry on.
So what I was going to say, look at us having a friendship. What I was going to say was, people were like, "Oh, you should like tweet that picture of you doing her in like Snatch Game. She'd like love it." And I was like, "Listen, bitch."
No.
I've already got a tattoo of her, and she's like, we've had a.
She knows you. And now you're wearing her skin.
Lovely, and now I'm just like, look, I'm one of your characters. I'm Linda. And oddly enough, like when someone else did tag her on Twitter, she didn't respond, and I'm just like, that's fine, because she probably, if she did see it, would feel at this point like, you've had your moment.
Yeah.
Let's leave it.
You've
there.
had enough, Kathy.
I've had more Kathy than I ever thought I could dream of or deserve.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
When people say don't meet your heroes, I like to think of it as don't meet your heroes for long.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fair.
Don't hang around with them long enough to accept that they're people.
Do you know what's also kind of like quite problematic?
No one wants to see Buffy shit.
Yeah, no one needs to see that. Oh wow,
No.
someone will.
Well,
Someone will pay for that.
Yeah, there's a porn for that.
I mean, my thing is that you don't get, but I get it. Like, I sometimes get a little bit starstruck when I'm like, oh my god, it's you. Like, fuck, wow. Like, stood in front of me now.
I get it a
Almost.
little bit.
But, like, you can kind of plough through it. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Like, hi, how's your poo?
When Sasha Velour, like, walked in the room, this, like,
she's gorgeous.
otherworldly creature,
She's
and for a
gorgeous.
moment I was like, I do not know what to say.
Where it's like, hi, I'm Marilyn.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like,
Come sit by me.
obviously I could introduce myself. I wasn't like, I wasn't just playing I just put my
Pussy
pussy spice back in your cage.
No.
Like opening up the shower and just being like, trying to get her to follow me in. None of that, but I had a real moment ago where I was just like, oh shit, it's you. Like, it's
No.
you. Do you know what
I mean, I did. I was like, you're beautiful.
Mm.
I've seen you on telly.
Is that what you said to her?
No.
You're beautiful. I've seen you on telly.
Can I lick your head?
That's it. There's just like this one stripe of missing foundation where you tongued it off like a fucking cat.
One thing that I did love though, actually no, I have two of these stories and they're both about Drag Race girls. The first
Is
one,
it the tights one? Is it? Can you see my pants through my tights?
Sasha Velour turns to me and she goes, "Can you see these pads through my tights?"
And you were like-
and I could a little bit, so I was like, "Just put a fishnet on." And she was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do that." And she did. And I was like, I just helped Sasha Velour.
Yeah.
She asked my advice, and I gave it to her, and she didn't go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She is significantly better at drag than me.
She's significantly better at drag than a lot of people.
well, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Most RuPaul. But
Call
yeah,
a spade a spade.
I was like, that was humbling, and yeah, it was a. This is nice.
Yeah, like how lovely of you to even give a shit about what I think.
And then there was the time that Sharon Needles came into our dressing room
just
to like have a little chit chat with the dolls, which was nice.
Mhm.
But I was leaving,
Mhm.
and I turned to you and I was like, I'm going now. Bye. And then we kissed, like pecked on the cheek. And then I turned to Sharon Needles as if to say bye, and she went, "No, on the lips." And I thought she was, and I didn't realise she was talking about me and you, because I think she wanted to see us kiss or something. And so I just went, okay, and then pecked her on the lips, and she looked a bit like, am I going to punch this person? And I was like, bye. I don't know. I think she was a bit taken aback that I wasn't starstruck by her.
That's so great.
So I just kissed her on the lips and went, bye.
You're great.
Thanks. It was a weird
I'm
moment.
very amused by that
It
story.
was so weird.
Yeah, like really
Because
surreal.
I left the room and then I went, oh, she wanted me to kiss Tom. Oh well.
Like in hindsight.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
oh shit, that's not how that should have played
Yeah,
out.
no.
Yeah.
That's how no one else was expecting it to go but me. I was like,
God.
oh, wow. Yeah, I kissed Sharon Needles for no reason.
Oh, can I tell you about...
Uninvited.
This is completely unrelated, but
Mm.
it is going to be my last story of the day because it's devastatingly... It's one of those moments
Oh,
where
is your
you're just
butthole
like...
going to go back inside yourself even though it's already out?
Okay, it was one of those moments where you just wish, like afterwards for a couple of hours, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Why?
Because I went into Lush, okay, and I was like getting some skincare and stuff, and like a girl was very helpful, even though I knew what
obviously it's Lush.
even though I knew what I fucking wanted, but I played along and I was like, yeah, cool, whatever, I might get some
Like,
free
no, wait, oatmeal? Oh.
I might get some free samples, and I did, you know, played my
did
cards
you?
right, yeah.
That's nice.
So I got like the cleanser that I wanted, but then she was like, oh wait, are you vegan? And I was like, yeah, I am. She's like, oh well, that's a shame.
I could tell.
She was like,
You look like you're made of bread.
stop it. Fuck off! So, tofu. That's it.
Tofu,
Yeah. Tina Tofu.
Either way,
that's
it's
me
dense.
today. I'm Tina.
You look like you
Tofu.
made it out of something dense and beige.
Yeah, it's edible cement. Anyway, so she's like, oh, so that, you know, there's this makeup cleanser because obviously
gay.
Yeah. But it's got honey in it, but there's like a one that's vegan, so I'll get you a little sample of that one. And she brought it out, and then she was serving someone else, so she asked another guy to like do a little tester sample, and then I was sort of just stood there waiting to say like thank you to her, and he came and gave it to me, and I was just like, oh, thank you, and then like turned to say thank you to her, but kind of caught eyes with the other guy, and then he was looking at me, and he goes, shampoos, they're right behind you, mate. And I like looked behind me thinking he was talking to someone else, and then looked back and he looked at me and he was like, no, shampoo, they're right behind you. And I just really froze like, what's happening?
So he misheard you saying thank you?
He think I just said to him, shampoo! And I thought he was talking to someone behind me, and I completely fucking flustered. I just walked out. I didn't even try and remedy the situation. I just left the shop and was like, what the fuck just happened?
What kind of
It was like a conversation between two crazy people. Me going, thank you, and him going, the shampoos are behind you, and me turning around and looking at no one and looking back at him.
Conversation is my idea of a nightmare.
It was a fucking nightmare.
That's like the crystal maze.
And that's it.
Interaction.
Next time I want to go to a Lush shop in person, I'm going to have to go to fucking Derby or Birmingham. I can't go back there if they're going to be in there. They were like,
shampoo.
hey, there's that awkward shampoo thing.
Thing is, you know what?
There's that cross-dresser who stole it, because that was the other thing. I got the tester point and I was like, am I paying for this?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I had that because no one had clarified if I was like, if it was a freebie or not. And she was busy.
Yeah.
And then I felt rude because she'd been really helpful.
Yeah.
But no, apparently I look like the kind of person who stood there going, shampoo!
In this wig.
Shampoo!
Yeah, you do.
And it's bad. No, the cadence would have been like, thank you. So it would have been like, shampoo is what he heard.
Yeah. Which is
that's even weirder. Shampoo?
Is it?
Yeah, that's weird.
No, it sounds more like a question.
And now I've said the word shampoo too many times and it's starting to sound like it's not a real thing.
Here's what I do whenever I focus on those moments is try and think of something socially embarrassing that someone else has done.
Okay.
It's difficult, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. No one remembers the social embarrassing thing you did because they're too busy thinking about their own.
Okay.
No one ever thinks about like, oh, remember when Dickhead said shampoo?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's only ever about yourself. So don't worry about it. No one fucking remembers.
And on the grand like scheme of things, it's not like I accidentally blurted out.
You didn't throw up on his shoes.
Yeah. I didn't like make a really.
I function really well under pressure. Oh really? Give me an example. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was going to say I didn't blurt out a joke about cot death to someone who's recently lost their child or something. You know, like that's when it's bad. Yeah.
That was a really hard birthday party.
Yeah. Mother was devastated.
That I didn't die of cot death.
Yeah, exactly. My new drag name's Senna Cot Death.
Wow. We have spiraled.
Yeah, we have. I don't know how we got up. Do you know what? It doesn't matter how we got to it. This is what always happens. Have you finished your drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the equivalent of me like gleefully walking into Lush and knowing exactly what I wanted from a conversation.
And then saying,
leaving disorientated after thinking that I shouted shampoo at someone when I didn't. That's what our conversation.
Our whole podcast was. Amazing.
We should have just tried to talk about some of our most awkward social situations.
Oh, I've got so much ammo for that.
We'll be here for days.
Yeah, next one.
Like maybe. Actual days.
One of the ones in future, we'll talk about socially awkward misconduct.
Yeah.
Because,
do you want to hear a really bad one?
I mean, go on.
A really bad one?
Go on then.
So there was my friend that I went to uni with, Charlotte, her ex-boyfriend. They used to have a joke about him where they called him Stavros for some reason because he had like a hairy chest once and he wore it with like an open shirt. Like straight humour or whatever. So everyone used to like, but I didn't know that he didn't like that joke.
Right.
So when I first met him, and he was like, "Oh, I've heard so much about you," and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." Like, "Oh, I was expecting you to be Greek," like trying to join in on the gag. His face fucking dropped, and Charlotte just looked at me and went, and shook her head like, "Don't say that," because apparently it winds him up and he doesn't find it funny. And
But that's not your fault.
No one had briefed me.
That's not your
I know
fault.
it's not my fault, but in that point, it was because he went quiet. Charlotte looked at me and shook his head. He looked away, and then my friend Jo looked at me, and her eyes were wide, and her mouth was making that like, "Oh, this is really funny and awkward" face. And I was just like looking at her like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?"
Did you just run?
We went for a cigarette.
Yeah.
We went for a cigarette, and I stood there just like, I don't know if I can go back. Also, that was the same night when my friend Jo had already met people there, but insisted on introducing herself to strangers as Sally, just for a joke. So she was like, she introduced herself to someone.
It was so funny.
And was like, "Hi, I'm Sally."
Funny.
And we thought it was hilarious because we were a little bit
funny.
stoned and a little bit drunk.
Yeah.
And then this girl was like, "Oh, hi, Sally, I'm whatever." And we fucking roared with laughter, and this poor girl didn't know why.
That's horrible.
Why we were laughing.
You're a bully.
And we had to say like, "It's because she's not really called Sally, I'm so sorry."
What? And then she go,
Yeah, she was like, "Who are these fucking dickheads?"
Yeah, you're an
that Charlotte.
asshole.
Yeah. She was like, "Well, we don't go to uni with you, we just know Charlotte as well, you asshat."
Yeah, you're an asshat.
So yeah, idols, heroes, social embarrassment. You heard it all today, everyone. Oh
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Yeah, I feel like we need to go back and delete the first 25 minutes and just put this last 10 minutes out.
Yeah.
They were two separate conversations.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I
Okay.
hate doing this show. I really
I
can't.
hate it here.
I can't stand it.
Okay, so what I want you to do with this podcast.
Oh
I want
wow,
you to
no
take-
segue even. We are sloppy today.
Fuck it. I want you to take a plank of wood and I want you to transcribe it on the plank of wood. Obviously, there's usually a transcription element with these. You either play it or transcribe
You know
it.
what you should use if it's on a plank of wood? Like pyro, like when they burn it in.
That'd be nice. wouldn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, do something like that. Make it your own. I encourage creativity at this point. And then what I want you to do is grind the plank of wood down, put it through like a sander several times. So basically you've got a pot of dust that once had a wisdom on it. And then I want you to like mix it with honey, a few things. And then I want you to sell a free sample of it in Lush to this guy who just goes, "Shampoo! Shampoo!"
You fucking asshole. I'm getting out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Shampoo?
Shampoo!
Shampoo.
Shampoo!
Unnamed Drag Podcast.
Shampoo on the lips. Shampoo.